Hey, what is happening, you stinky Starly? Today we're taking a look at a Bastiodon build. Now, Bastiodon's got a lot of hype going into this format. And this build specifically comes to us from Aurelien Ritzler, who played for Team France during All Out Blitzel's World Cup tournament. And I was very intrigued when I saw this deck list, so I had to give it a try. And so far, although I haven't played with many of them, it's definitely the best Bastiodon deck I've played with so far. I've said so far a lot. Bastiodon, for anyone who's unaware, it's got that Ancient Bulwark ability. As long as the Pokemon is on your bench, which is one of the biggest problems with this card, prevent all damage done to each of your Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that has 2 or less energy attached to them. The problem is, of course, that they just boss your Bastiodon into the active, where its ability no longer has an effect, and then they KO your Bastiodon, and then they continue to KO the rest of your Pokemon from there. And also setting up the Bastiodon to begin with can be a little bit slow, but with Kangaskhan, the draw power, also the threat level of Kangaskhan is pretty high. If your opponent's ignoring your Kangaskhan, especially when they need to get through like 2 of your Mega Pokemon to win the game, because the way you can play this is pretty similar to other Kangaskhan builds you've seen in the past, where you can set up 2 Bastiodon and then 2 Kangaskhan, and if your opponent KOs 2 Bastiodon, they still have to KO 2 Kangaskhan to actually win the game. So this build is very much focused around setting up the Bastiodons. There's 3 Fossil Quarry, 4 Armor Fossil, 3 Rare Candy, no Shieldon, which was interesting, because it'd be tough to set them up against Dragapult at that point, but a lot of other energy disruption in here. The handheld fans, the crushing hammers. I don't even know if we need to set up Bastiodon against Dragapult, but we can just like throw down 2 armor fossils, and if the Dragapult player wants to go out of their way to KO those over pressuring our Kangaskhan's, I think we're okay with that trade-off, and we would just win the game by smacking their Dragapults over and over and over again. Or you could put a Mist Energy on an armor fossil to protect it from the Phantom Dive of the Dragapult until you build it up into the Bastiodon. And then at that point, the Dragapult player's got a big choice to make. Do they try and get 3 energy on a Dragapult and punch your Kangaskhan? Or do they boss KO your Bastiodon and not pressure your Kangaskhan, and then we're still punching them over and over and over again with Kangaskhan while throwing crushing hammers at them and using handheld fan? Probably goes on the Kangaskhan in that matchup. Maybe the Bastiodon. Bastiodon also really good against stuff like Festival Lead, obviously. That is basically an auto win if we can get a Bastiodon online. Like I said, so far, this has definitely felt like the best Bastiodon deck I've played with. Plenty more ways to try out the deck and play with it. Besides the Pokemon, though, of course, 4 Crispin, 4 Boss, 4 Petrol, and 1 AZ Tranquility for the supporter lineup. 4 Jumbo Ice Cream, of course, because it's a Kangaskhan deck. A couple Pokegears and a Secret Box. Petrol for Secret Box to get your Stadium and set yourself up is actually a really, really cool combo here, of course. A little bit more mobility in a switch to go alongside the AZ Tranquility. Only 1 Ultra Ball and 1 Pokepad for Pokemon Search. Of course, we're guaranteed to open the first Kangaskhan. From there, the Run Errand ability draws us a ton of cards over a couple turns, and that can find us our other Pokemon, but just in case we don't just raw draw into them, Petrol for Pokepad to find Bastiodon, Petrol for Ultra Ball to find backup Kangaskhan is there. Special red card, a little bit of hand disruption. And then for the energy count, 4 Mist, so we have a game plan against Alakazam, excuse me. Also can be effective against Dragapult. A couple Magnetic Metal Energy, so we have mobility for our Bastiodon potentially. And then finally, some basic energy to combo with the Crispins, 3 basic metal, 2 basic dark, and 2 basic grass. Of course, the other basic energy have no value in this deck. We don't play Monkey Dory. We don't play anything to use with the grass energy. In fact, the more I think about it, I feel like this should just be 4 like one-off energies. Like it should actually be like something like this. Especially in like an open deck list type scenario like the World Cup was, I think. It should be like that, I think. It should be like 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. We play 3 metal, so we have the option to attack with Bastiodon. And then everything else should be a 1, 1, 1, 1. Because it just keeps the potential of our Crispin open longer. Or roughly about, what is the math on that? Does it actually make a difference? I don't know. But something like this is probably fine. Once again, shout out to Aurelien Ritzler for the build. Let's show him some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. He's just got another top 10 with my Grim deck. Maybe too good for you to ignore? No, I guess I'll pretty easily ignore it. What I'm built to do. Also bad starts today? A couple rough starts, but it wasn't anything crazy. Yeah, we didn't even like, it wasn't like crazy terrible. Wait, did they just not grab a Drillbur? We're safe? Winnable? I mean, surely we just gotta start swinging, right? Have I tried Wendy's X Illuminations, Minions, and Monsters meal? No, I have not. I have not tried the Minions and Monsters meal, no. Have you? Has anyone? Do I plan on trying it? No, I don't think so. If you get a Philly Munch meal at Jack in the Box, you get a little Ghibli keychain. Good to know. My wife and I had it, and it was okay, apparently. Is that your opinion, or is that an opinion forced on you? Saying it was okay, apparently, sounds like someone told you to say it was okay. Was it okay, or... Do the minions have you at gunpoint right now? I almost just want to boss Matang here. Oh, then I should have put them both on the same Matang. Oops. I should have put them both on the same Matang and then boss that Matang. Oops, I threw. Now I should play the Crushing Hammer to remove the energy, but I should just put them both on one. I don't know what I was doing. I was trolling. I've thrown. Very unfortunate to not have gotten another Kangaskhan up to this point. Wait, this throw could be massive though. Is it possible to cook a good deck with Tortuga? Probably not. No. Damn. I guess it wouldn't have mattered if they hit the extra energy. But I mean, it could matter in the long run. Honestly, how everything played out, I probably wouldn't have gotten punished for it in the long run. Alright, I do need a check. Is the Ultra Ball in here? It is. And stuff for Crispin. Okay. They just chill though. Hey everyone, I really love one prize decks. I play Slow King Festival Lead a lot, but got a feeling I need to change. Any hints? I mean, Alakazam is like the next best one, right? That is quite the squad they've developed over there. We actually might win this. I don't think my opponent plays Excadrill though, so that's like why we're gonna win this. Wait. Wait. I didn't die? I thought I was dead there for sure. It's beefy. No, he's a tank like that. It's actually like relevant to like AZ Tranquility later and discard one of them. Let's go! We won! Literally one of the worst top decks we could get there, especially if we prize one. Oh, there's 4 of these things in the deck? Holy smokes. There's a Crushy. There's an Ice Cream. There's a Petrol. There's 2 Bastiodon. And was it Secret Box? No. Was it Red Card? No. Was it the Ultra Ball? Yep. I don't think I'm getting knocked out this turn. I don't really want to bench this just for them to boss it up and like make things more awkward if I don't want it to get stuck in the active. So I think I just pass. Regimal's gonna be tough. For sure. What was his tenacity? Play Legacy or something? Jamming Tower? Bro, what kind of bullshit is this? I get turn 1 attacked and my opponent has this bullshit in their deck? Being serious? Is this for real? This is insane. I mean, I guess I'm just cooked. Hopefully they don't have boss and I can swing on them next turn. Alright, this seems pretty bad. I might be in a little bit of trouble. Possibly. I'm just gonna candy the guy out. I don't know. Because, like, I don't know. Maybe they just don't realize. I have to get heads here as well. Like, I gotta get heads here, and then I need them to not realize what Bastiodon does. Okay. Winnable? Possibly. Still need them to misplay. Still need them to misplay.
Oh.
Hold up. They do need to discard what? 5 energy to KO? Back the armor fossil for a turn, maybe. I guess let's see what the result of the crushing hammer is, and maybe decide off that. I just want to get your thoughts on how do you feel about going 0-5 against Chip on rock paper scissors. It must have been tough. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Was it really 0-5? Never lucky. I was checking if there was any tournaments today. I do kind of want to play in an online tournament, but I want to play in one that has top cut. I hate playing in online tournaments that don't have top cut. I'm probably not going to play in. There's one online tournament happening today, but it doesn't have top cut, so I don't think I'm going to play in it. Also, you pulling the Rainbow Marnie and not caring? I mean, I think my reaction is my thoughts, isn't it? Why are you asking me for my thoughts twice? Also, rainbow cards are hella ugly. Like, those things are so ugly. Could just pretend there's top cut. I mean, pretending top cut doesn't make there be top cut though, right? Like, if it's max rarity. That is a bot response. But the man told me it's more expensive. If I say I think it's ugly, your response shouldn't be, but it's max rarity. That means you're controlled. You're controlled opposition. Your argument should be, Azul, you know what? I think you're wrong. I think the rainbow rares look way better than other artworks. And you're kind of being a chud. Called you a sheep? I did, yeah. I did. The tails is unfortunate there, but honestly, we might still be able to get the dub. It's possible. I'm trying to just instill good, what's it called, into the world. There's a correct way to view things like this, and there's a incorrect way to view things like this. And something being more expensive does not make something better. If you think that, that's bad. You do not want to think that. But it's more shiny? Something being more shiny doesn't make it better. Something being better to you is what makes it better. If you look at something, you're like, I like that because I like how that looks compared to the other options of how other things look. That is a good enough reason. I like how this thing looks. I like how this thing feels. You do not want to fall into the, what's it called? Trap of liking something to simply seek approval from others based on that thing's monetary value. Not a good way to live life. Not a good mentality to have. I mean, it's got to be Boss Cat Raging Ball, right? They could play Unfair Stamp or Special Red Card, so I kind of just want to play Secret Box so I can thin out all these dead cards from my hand. Oh, I could Special Red Card them. Oh, that's insane. And then grab second boss. Hit him with the full wombo. We actually might win this game. 120 plus 2. I mean, with a couple E-switches, I don't know if they play, and they do. I don't really want to put this here then, I guess. Boss cat, what the fuck? You think I should have bossed the cat there? You're shading because I stack paper to the ceiling and ride on 24-inch chrome. Really like fuller items and supporters because they look so clean. SARs are hard to read and bad to play with. True. But see, that's all that matters. That's a good. That's a good reason to like something that is of higher monetary value. That is technically the same thing. Okay, I think we won. I think we did it. Well, actually, maybe not. If they can attack with Kangaskhan, we could lose. Oh no, they just retreat to Kangaskhan. They would need like a... No, they get attacked with Kangaskhan. Yeah, I could get attacked by Kangaskhan. That's it? I don't know how we won this game. So far, we played against 2 matchups that feel like they should be auto losses, but we somehow got the dub. Let's do it. Cooking. Goodbye, cat. You're done, buddy. Okay, now can we hit a matchup where the Bastiodons matter? Let's find out. Oh, what the fuck is that, bro? Joltik? Ooh. Not sure about the Joltik, though. There's 2 ice creams. That's not good. There's a little baby fossil. Probably an energy. Like, oh no, basic metals in hand. I don't know what I prize. Yeah, just a little guy. But what threats will this little guy set up is the question. That's what I'm scared of. Is Bastiodon mostly a Badoo counter? No. You can't even set up Bastiodon under Badoo. Oh, what the oh, hold up. Their name is also Shaman X Tangela. That Victory Bell, though? I'm locked in. Only optimal sequence. I don't even want to remove an energy from this thing, I don't think. I just want to KO the active and save the Crushing Hammer. Victory Smell? Have I had empanadas? I have, yeah. Do we actually think this deck is good for tournament play, or are we just having fun? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that hard. Seems chill. Uh oh, they got the Tangles online. Now they're cooking. Look out! Look out! The Tangla chain. Oh shoot, they're cooking like that. Oh, hold on, slow down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Maybe I should have tried to Crushing Hammer the grass energy, to be honest. I didn't know they were about to roll up on me like that, though. Okay, another Kangaskhan's really good. Wow. But theoretically, how much damage is that? 240? Actually, maybe it should be Secret Box to get the ice cream, to get the stadium, to get the tool card.
Yeah.
I can Secret Box away. Ice cream tool. I think this is gonna be better on this, right? I just swing here, just hold it for now, I guess. AZ into false auto card is pretty interesting in this deck. Yeah, it is kind of cool to have that way to like move around, that mobility. Definitely chill, definitely chill. I might actually not be Crispin here. Actually, was Crispin a bad grab? Maybe it should have been like Petrol. To be honest, it maybe should have been Petrol. I don't need to Crispin. I have time to manually attach twice. I actually think that might have been a misplay. How much HP does this little rat have? 60? Dude, what the fuck? Oh, I should have like thrown it down there to play around this though. They maybe would have gone for they did go for it, and now I want to AZ Tranquility. Oh, I need to get a mist on this as well. Well, now I want no, that's not true, because now I want the handheld fan here. No, this worked out perfectly. Never mind. Nope, never mind. Nope, never mind. Nope, never mind. Oh, we are absolutely cooking here. When is this tournament happening? 4:30? Dude, I really want to play in a tournament, but I don't want to play in a tournament that doesn't have top cut. Playing in tournaments without top cut are just so... It's just like you lose a round and you're just like, dude, what the fuck? Why am I here? Like, dude, what the fuck? They're getting the squad set up over there. Don't lose a round. Thanks, that's super helpful. Super helpful information drop. Without that information, what would I be able to do? Nothing. The answer's nothing. You fit boost in this? I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess. A little fucker. This thing's actually hitting me pretty hard. I move the lightning there. I do need to get a Bastiodon set up this turn. Nice. What's better than one Bastiodon? What is it, chat? What is it? 2 Bastiodon. Boom. Bang. Let's go. Love Azul, but I was rooting for Erica? What the fuck? It's kind of weird. Rooting for Erica. I don't even know Erica like that. Honestly, the Gwen Erica engine is kind of cool, though. I will say that. Like, they're about to deck out. Dude, why does every Pokemon deck out before they do anything? Like, my opponent's literally about to lose the game. They literally have done nothing the whole game. Is this like a new thing, though? Or is this like always been a thing? Why have I hit 3 drill mirrors in a row, chat? What do you mean? There's nothing else to play. Stay drilling, baby. Keep drilling. Boss punches is definitely the play. I have that drill set. Ooh. Oh, I have 2 prize cards left. Yeah, I'm definitely bossing this. I didn't even realize I had 2 prize cards left. Oh wait, no, then I could have killed the active and then boss killed something else. Whatever. Erica deck got top 4 in a tournament recently. Oh, did it actually? What's the 6 little Pokemon cards on the left side of my screen? Are those your prize cards? What? Yes. Yes. I was so confused for a second. I was like, yeah, they are. Those are your prize cards. They're sitting in front of chat. Yes. I think yes. The answer is yes. How does that work? What do you mean, how does that work? Oh, you're talking about the overlay. Dude, I was so confused by what you were talking about. I was literally so confused by what you were talking about. I'm not gonna lie. But you're talking about the overlay. How does it work? It's an overlay Delonzer made that connects to the prize tracker. So when I put a deck list into the prize tracker and then select the prize cards, it puts them in the overlay for y'all to see what's prized. I thought you were talking about like on TCG Live, and I was like, wait, are you just like really new? I was like, are you just really new to the game? Like didn't know what didn't know where prize cards were on the screen for. Oh yeah, I was confused for a second. I know you're talking about the overlay. Yeah.